SportstownChicago.com. O'Hare. Broadcasting live from Sportstown, Chicago. Broadcast home for your Windy City Bulls and Chicago Dogs. We're in a league of our own. Now, here's your SportstownChicago.com Scoreboard update.
Americans in the Winter Olympics. All-time skiing legend Michaela Schifrin cements her legacy as she is the latest American to win gold as she placed first in women's slalom earlier today. Men's hockey tournament has been set up as the U.S. men's team takes on Sweden today at 2:10 on NBC. U.S. women's hockey is back in action tomorrow in a rematch against Canada at 2:10 on USA Network. To MLB, spring training games officially begin this Friday as the Cubs and White Sox play each other at Sloan Park at 2:05 only on Marquee Sports Network. Blackhawks are back next Thursday the 26th in Nashville against the Predators on ESPN Plus once the Olympics have concluded. In the meantime, Bulls are back in action tomorrow at the United Center after the All-Star break, where they will host the Raptors at 7 on CHSN. Number 10 Illinois is in LA tonight for a 9 o'clock matchup against USC on Big Ten Network. Northwestern takes on Maryland tonight as well in Evanston at 7, also on Big Ten Network, as the Wildcats are looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. And to MLS, their season is underway as the Fire open their season this Saturday as they kick off in Houston to take on the Dynamo at 7:30 only on Apple TV. And that has been your Sportstown Chicago update powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com.
Good morning. This is Scoreboard Therapy. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. With Josh. Drew.
Oh, too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
And Ernie.
We will be perfect. Let's go.
All right. Welcome back to Scoreboard Therapy, where we got Ernie and we got
Adam Schneider.
Well, Adam Schneider obviously is our guest here. And we're going to be talking about second half NBA season. We're talking about NFL trade rumors. And then we're going to save the final topic for what we dislike about each league. So starting off with the second half of the NBA season, there is audio that I obviously want to play. So
for the Boston Celtics, my question is, does Jason Tatum look like himself? I've gone past the point of if Jason Tatum is going to return. I'd be shocked at this point if he doesn't. He's been scrimmaging with the G League team. They ran this whole video package at All-Star Weekend about Tatum's rehab from the Achilles injury. It feels like everything is setting up for him to come back and the Celtics to try and make a run into the playoffs with Tatum coming back into the lineup. But of course,
right. So obviously, when in terms of Jason Tatum and all that. In terms of like Jason Tatum and everything he's been trying to do. When he said the question is, will Jason Tatum come back? I hope he doesn't come back because I feel like that. Why would he come back just to get hurt again? Like obviously the Celtics are what, the second seed. Obviously the Celtics are the second seed. So like for them to come back and play and just like try to make a run, save it, bro. Just let another team have it, bro. You're not winning. Like, he's
the
gonna
New
get
York guy
again.
doesn't want Boston to succeed.
I don't care.
In other news, Boston. Water is wet and grass is green.
I hate Boston.
I love the vibe emanating off of Josh because he's just, I know he's sarcastic. I know he loves the Celtics.
I hate. Oh man, I just
do you not see how much he loves it, guys?
I hate the Celtics.
He loves the Celtics.
Bro, I hate everything about Boston.
This is a man who hates green and white.
I hate Boston. I just hate like people. If you live in Boston, I hate you. I hate you. I hate people from Boston.
It's the love. Do you not see this, Ernie?
Oh, I see it every day.
He loves them. Look at this.
Yo, y'all got crazy, bro. But yeah, though, I think the Celtics need to just play without Tatum, bro. I think
so. Are you all in on Detroit then for the East?
Who?
Detroit, because they're the one seed.
I don't care about no Pistons.
Behind. Okay,
I will say this:
they're not messing with us either.
I'll say this: the number one seed does not necessarily mean you're the best.
They're not the best team.
I know, and number one seeds get knocked off all the time.
They're not the best team because they're not the best team in the East. They're not.
I want to say this as well. This goes for every sport. With every sport, you have contenders, but that depends. You got 3 categories of the contenders. You got the regular season contenders, which kind of going to the NFL just a quick second. You got the
Green Bay
Dallas Cowboys. They're always having a 12-5 record. What do they do in the playoffs? Exactly. Then you got your playoff contenders with the Knicks. They can make it far, but they haven't gotten to the finals since the 90s. And then you got your championship contenders, which is, formerly the Golden State Warriors. You got potentially Pistons, only because they got a 40-13 record.
Bro,
And
they
honestly,
don't have a second.
I just threw in the potentially.
They don't have a second option to score the basketball.
I just said potentially. I didn't say they are. But you got to look at it from a perspective of where your team lies within those 3 categories.
Of course.
So, with that being said, I think the Knicks are a playoff contender.
I will say this. I'm still surprised that the Knicks did not trade for Giannis.
Why the hell would we go for Giannis?
Well, why would you not? He would be the guy to take you over the edge and get you farther in the playoffs.
I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin team chemistry. What are we doing? What?
Team chemistry? How's Cat working?
Great.
I keep hearing that Cat's not working or some crap like that.
The brother is an all-star. What do you mean it's not working? He's been working the last 2 seasons. He's the best shooting big man in the league.
Like
You cannot beat that.
well, you know what? Every team has that sacrificial goat, and maybe he was the one.
So you
Sacrificial
think
lamb.
So you think if they wanted to go get Giannis, they would have to trade. Cat would have to be traded.
Well,
That can't
they would have had him. Obviously, they can't do it anymore because the trade deadline.
They just got Cat.
I mean, all things considered, the way the Knicks are built, they're young, they're strong, and they could make a potential push in the upcoming years here.
We're going to the finals, bro. I'm gonna stick by it because I don't think there's no team outside of the Philadelphia 76ers with a healthy Embiid that can mess with us in the Eastern Conference. Yes,
I've always been shaky on Philly. Truth be told,
I mean, look, from what I remember, I know Philly has an inconsistency problem. They have health issues, more or less on Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid has been healthy, relatively speaking.
Right, and that's why I'm scared because Embiid is Cat cannot guard Embiid.
So here's my question: why didn't you trade for Embiid?
Jeez, that was
brain dead activity I'm hearing, bro.
This
is brain dead activity I just heard. Brain dead activity. Yes, let's trade.
That would have been gutsy.
Let's trade a non-healthy player for a healthy player. Yes,
100%, dude.
That's why the Bulls are not good.
You know what?
That's why the Bulls are not good.
We may be poo-poo garbage, but at the end of the day, at least we're not a team that is.
You can't say nothing bad.
You're a game away from the championship. And what do?
That's cool.
You lose to people who in the cornfields.
That's cool. Pacers are a good team.
The Pacers.
The Pacers ran the ball they're a way faster team than we were. And look where they're at right now.
Also, speaking.
Because Tyrese is hurt. He's been hurt all year. And they lost Miles Turner.
I have a question for everybody. Exactly. You see how as soon as you see how quick he left? You see how quick, and he went to the losing team. I have a question for y'all. You think Halliburton's going to come back with the same fire after he injured his Achilles?
Well, no.
No!
Well, obviously not. It's a lost season for the Pacers. If anything, you should look out for them next year.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They can get a top 3 pick, and it's gonna be scary because the freshman class this year is scary. It's a really good class. So
my boy Keaton at Illinois.
If they get like Cameron Boozer or something like that, it's game over. Like Cameron Boozer, if Cameron Boozer goes to the Pacers, yeah, it's over with. I'm done. I'm done. Like, cause that's scary. Like, you don't understand what Halliburton could do with, like, you feel me, like. Talent,
that actually would be scary.
Very scary.
And kind of, going back to the to Boozer, and I know we're talking the second half of the season, but if we're talking second half, we might as well talk about the offseason just a little bit here. How about this class, this draft class coming up.
It's one of the best.
Oh my goodness!
One of the best.
How are the Bulls going to screw this one up?
Oh, I already know.
They can't.
I know.
It's called trading away.
No,
all your
genuinely,
picks.
I'll be honest with you, they can't unless they trade them away.
Josh,
Let's trade them away.
you truly underestimate the stupidity of AK.
Well, it's just they draft the good people. They draft people. It's just that they trade them away.
Okay, this is my
Just
problem.
don't trade them away.
This is why I don't trust them in a rebuild. What was their first? Who was their first draft pick when that regime got put in? Who was their first draft pick?
What year are you talking about?
Yeah.
That was 2020. Who was their?
2020.
Oh, it was Patrick Williams.
P-Will.
Patrick
P-Will.
Williams. Yeah,
An
he's the
absolute
fourth overall
joke
pick.
of a player.
Fourth overall pick.
He was a sixth man. He didn't even start at Florida State, and they thought, oh, he's going to be the next Kawhi. He hasn't been that. He has been a bum on the court. And who's a player that they passed up in that draft?
Tyrese Maxey and Halliburton.
Tyrese Maxey and Tyrese Halliburton. They passed up those two guys. And then what'd they do? What'd they do with P-Will? They extended him 5 years, $90 million. They gave him $90 million.
Whoa. Hey, we still have the Jordan years. We still have the Pippen years.
I don't remember the Jordan years. I was a toddler in the second half.
Were you born for the year? For the years?
I was for 98.
I was born in 95. I was alive for the second thrrepeat, but I don't remember
I couldn't remember none of that, bro. So it don't matter.
Like, I was more concerned getting my nap times in. That's what I was doing at the time.
Fair enough, but hey, we got 6.
You can't mess up this draft.
I'm not one of those.
I'm so serious. If you draft anybody you draft is going to be special, bro. It's that good of a class. You just don't trade them away.
Like, the only good player that they've drafted in the first round was Buzelis, and then outside of that was Io, and Io's gone now.
Lowry?
Who?
Lowry? You drafted Lowry market and you just trade him away.
No, that was the previous regime.
Sounds like the White Sox.
The previous regime drafted Lowry, but yes, this current regime did unfortunately trade Markkanen. And then they also traded Wendell and 2 firsts for Vooch, who's also gone.
He's doing really good things on the Celtics.
And then they tried to trade that core that they put together for Win Now. Do they get any first rounders back? They only get their own first rounder back from the Spurs and a billion second round picks.
13 second round picks? I think they have 13 second round picks.
I mean, Bulls are going to do Bulls things, all things considered, until we get a regime that knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's easy as that.
I do not see there is going to come a day when Jerry passes. I do not see Michael Reinsdorf rising from the ashes and rectifying all the mistakes that his dad has made, because I just don't believe in the Reinsdorfs.
Oh, yeah, neither do I.
No, but we're stuck with them. At least the White Sox can say, we've got Justin Ashiba on deck to buy them, and they've already made some moves to make you think that something's brewing on the South Side, whereas with the Bulls, you have no confidence in this team.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman.
That was 30 years ago.
You gotta let go,
That was
bro.
30 years ago.
And we
Give
gotta
me
move on
something new, man.
And we gotta move to the West because we already talking about the East. We gotta move to the West.
Okay, let's go to the West real quick.
Spurs for sure.
Really?
I like Spurs.
I still like OKC. Spurs are good,
OKC,
but they're
obviously.
still young and inexperienced. They will get that experience as the years go on.
And I will say, I just want to also leave this point too. The Spurs have beaten the Thunder, and they are the reigning NBA champions.
Yes.
So, with that being said,
That's
even
regular
though,
season.
even though they're a young team, I'll give it to them that they have done well. And I think
They have. They've really done their rebuild well, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it's like you look at them you got to look at them from thank you guys. You got to look at them from an outside perspective, not just as a fan, but just how God gifted, not just the Spurs, but Wemby is, just him carrying the team by himself.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I nicknamed him the prototype. He is the prototype
Oh, definitely.
because this kid, 7'5", like there's not a lot of kids that tall. And I can't say that I'm that tall.
You know, the Spurs always luck out with big guys, whether it's
Tim Duncan,
David Robinson. And they go on to be the faces of their franchises and win multiple championships.
Yeah,
They just know Spurs have the best organization in basketball.
Oh, they are top notch, and I
clear.
would not take that away from them at all.
Clear they're gonna do something. I think they have the shot to make the finals this year, and that's just being honest. Obviously, OKC might go back to back.
Do you think we'll get
Nuggets
another
are
Spurs
sleeper.
dynasty?
Yes, Nuggets are a sleeper. Rockets they need to work on a couple of things if they want to get to the because I think they're a playoff contender. Just needed to. There's a couple of things they need to tweak in order to get to higher up. And then there's teams like the Lakers who I think they're not. They're gonna lose in the first round.
Lakers.
They're gonna lose in the first round. Timberwolves. I
have no
think-
confidence in a Minnesota team.
I think they can. I don't know. It just depends on Ant.
a lot of these
Honestly.
teams that are very close to a championship contender are just a couple pieces away, all things considered.
Basically.
I mean, the Spurs, I'm not going to say, oh, they're a championship team or championship contender all because they got Wemby. That's not what that team is about. Yes,
No, that just simplifies it way too much.
They surround him, yes, but at the same time, it's a team effort.
They need to win. They need another. They need a
especially
wing.
with that, when they got De'Aaron Fox as well last year.
Oh, yeah.
They need another wing, and they're good. I think they're set. Another wing and another big off the bench, and they're solid.
So I got a question for you guys. Interesting question. If we're looking at teams East versus West, are what in the tiers that I mentioned? Are we look championship, playoffs, regular season? How are we looking at some of these teams? Let's start with the Pistons.
They're a regular season team.
Regular season team.
Yeah, no.
So what was the other? What was it? It was champions.
There's championship, which is tier 1.
Okay.
Tier 2 is playoff. Tier 3 is regular season.
I would say playoff.
Playoff, really?
Yeah, they're
Nah,
not championship to me. But playoff.
I just think the Pistons are just a regular season team. They'll get exposed in the playoffs.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I think Pistons.
playoff.
I think I guess the second round.
playoff.
Second round. So, because here's the thing: when you and this is what I've discussed with myself with some other people. When it comes to these contenders, and there's a bit of a little boundary here when it comes to a number 1 seed losing in the second round. Right? Would you consider them a playoff or a regular season team? Because yes, you won a series, but when you lose in the second round as that said number 1, what does that say about your team?
I usually hold off judgment because I would then see what the team that they lost to does. Like if the team that they lost to is goes on to lose in the next round, then I would say they're definitely playoff and they'll definitely be back next year and maybe get further. If the team that they lose to makes the championship, whether or not they win or lose, it becomes a lot more tricky because that's like, do they really have enough pieces or can they get enough pieces to get over that hump?
But at the same time, it also varies on the pieces that you have already.
Of course.
So you could make a technical judgment based on how your team has ended up with their result in the playoffs. So with the Pistons, I can tell you for a fact, my family are all Pistons fans. So they're probably screaming for joy right now.
Oh, of course. I would too in that situation.
But at the end of the day, would the Pistons losing in the second round, and for both of you guys, would that be a regular season contender or would that be a playoff?
They're a playoff contender. I think they're a playoff contender.
Okay.
I mean, they definitely improved since, what was it, a couple of years ago where they lost 20-something straight games?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Because last year was a big improvement that they finally won playoff games, too, in one of the rounds.
I mean,
And then they lost to the Knicks.
Yeah, they still lost to the Knicks, but it was still a major improvement.
I will let it be known because if they match up against
It was
us,
a major improvement.
If they match up against us again, they're gonna lose again.
so Josh, as someone who is a Knicks fan,
Right.
where
Championships. You don't even gotta say it, bro. Championship.
you think
And I'm so serious. Like they're Only team that I think that we're gonna struggle with is a healthy Sixers. If Embiid is not healthy for 4 out of the 7 games, so just go ahead and give us the win. Forfeit.
It's over.
Just forfeit.
All right. I mean, Bulls are just garbage. It just sucks.
It's gonna be a
so
long time.
Don't mention that team in terms of those 3 categories.
Yeah.
Just don't mention them.
No, I just say the 4th category, which is poo-poo garbage.
Yeah, no, you're right.
it's just
They are
garbage,
poo-poo.
Garbage. Put them in garbage.
Poo-poo garbage.
Put them in garbage.
Yeah. But
But yeah, though. I've been hearing some buzz lately, you feel what I'm saying, about a certain defensive end who wants out of a certain situation. And I heard he might be coming to Soldier Field. Find out who we're talking about here on Scoreboard Therapy.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee. And keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price of participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsip, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more.
holy cow.
Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington says, get fresh with us. Stop in for 3 free bagels. Just mention you heard it on the radio. Big Apple Bagels says, sample the Oreo cookie bagels or Oreo cookie cream cheese as well as delicious pumpkin cream cheese. Try Brewster's Gourmet Coffee along with big, soft, chewy bagels at Big Apple Bagels. Open 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 Saturday, and 7 to 2 on Sunday for your convenience. Go to Big Apple Bagels and print out a coupon for 3 free bagels. Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Essington and Joliet.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights! It's free football and darts in the sports bar.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or dart teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Alright. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet.
This is a tasty burger.
Friday and Saturday night. It's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora. When car dealers fight for your business, you win! AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live! Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offers on any car you want! It's free and anonymous! Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info! And you're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com! Dealers fight, you save!
Sunday, May 8th. She mother like royalty, born in Odyssey Cruise. She experienced a lavish Mother's Day brunch, born early dinner cruise, spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, live entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruise is selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruising events, go to odysseycruise.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memory and celebrate Mother's Day special Mother's Day cruise on Odyssey Cruise, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com.
Sit back and relax on your couch because we're here with Scoreboard Therapy.
The Max Crosby thing. Listen, I'm usually not one that goes trade your best players or do stuff like that. This might be one that I would think about. This might be one to where he's at a part of his career. He doesn't want to be a part of the rebuilding thing. He wants to go maybe somewhere else and be a part of a winner, right? And you're not a year away.
I would think about it. I would think about it and go, damn. And I think they could get a haul for Max Crosby.
I think so too.
Like maybe Micah Parsons and more, because you're not having to give the $47 million a year contract out. I mean, he's making what, 36?
Right.
Somewhere in there? That's going to be a deal right now for pass rushers. And it's already done and in the books and all of that, which makes the trade more valuable for the Raiders. So that's going to be something certainly going to have my eye on in a big way here over the next few weeks.
All right. Here we are in Scoreboard Therapy. And as you hear by the clip, yes, I'm talking about Max Crosby. He wants out of Raiders. Who doesn't want out of the Raiders? It's the Raiders.
Also, that was Chris Sims from NBC Sports for the credit.
Shout out whoever you just named. I forgot his name.
Chris Sims.
Chris Sims. Oh, that's a basic name. Anyway,
You know his dad is Phil Sims, right?
even more basic.
He was a Giants quarterback.
He won a Super Bowl for you.
I know, but that doesn't change the fact his name is basic. Anyway,
You know what? No, fair enough.
right. So, Max Crosby, right? Obviously, he wants out of the Raiders because he wants to play for the Los Angeles Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders.
They haven't been LA in like 30 years.
They really should go back to Oakland. That's where all the fans are really at.
Anyway, of course.
And there was a rumor of him going to Soldier Field, aka the Bears. So, I honestly, and the package would be DJ Moore in the first for Max
And a fifth.
and the fifth of this year. This year's 2026 fifth round pick. Honestly, getting rid of DJ Moore is the obvious option. Like it's pretty clear.
It is kind of the obvious
option.
one.
It's pretty clear that they
As
want
much
to move
as
on
it
from him.
pains me to say it.
They want him to. They obviously want to move on from him. So, Adam, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know.
Damn.
Right.
No, actually, my actual thoughts, I mean, I think everyone saw this the writing on the wall with DJ Moore. As much as I've loved seeing Ben Johnson utilize him as a weapon in the ways that he's been, I don't think Moore has worked out in this system. So I think that all things considered, if you trade him for the value he has now and a first round, combining that for Crosby, that's a good deal.
I agree.
That's a fantastic deal.
Arnie?
I absolutely agree. If there is anyone, again, that sacrificial lamb, as much as it pains me to say it, it is DJ Moore. He did put in a lot of good stuff and good effort here, but yeah, if you don't really fit the system, then maybe, it's time to let you go. Now, having Max Crosby will definitely help strengthen that block of Swiss cheese that is the Bears defensive line. I still also want them to go D-line in the draft too. Like have someone as well as Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? You've got your veteran and then you've got your rookie that he can take under his wing and they can be a wrecking crew along with Montez Sweat to actually give some legitimacy to this Bears defense because they've needed some legitimacy for years now.
It's okay because OBS froze.
Oh.
OBS froze.
That's why I didn't see the light. I ain't see the light, and I'm like, why is the light not showing? And it makes sense now.
Typical OBS.
Typical OBS.
I mean,
especially over here.
For the viewers watching, you're going to just see still frozen bases like we're playing Freeze. But no, I agree. But at the same time, I mean, I know Ryan Poles is really good at finding the diamond in the rough. So whatever that fifth round pick is, if this trade were to happen, it could be a diamond in the rough. Look at Kyle Monangai, for example.
Right, he's a good.
He was definitely the surprise late round pick this year, much like Puka Nacua before him.
You know what? If Puka plays bad, I just call him Pupu Nacua.
He really good.
So I've got a dog named Puka. Although I named her before Nacua was ever drafted into the NFL, and hers is Pucca instead of Puka.
I am so sorry, Puka. But anyways, also
she's named after something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a Korean cartoon.
How about the free agents this year? We recently got Bradley Chubb being released from the Dolphins. We also got Tyreek Hill released from the Dolphins.
Bradley Chubb
I did
is
not hear
awesome,
about that.
but Tyreek, who wants Tyreek Hill is my question. Does he go back to Kansas City?
Honest to you, there's some teams who, when he gets healthy, there's some teams that can definitely use him.
But his problem is that he's a distraction.
He's a diva, of course. Yes, but
Yeah.
I'll say
but
this.
he's good. Like most divas
He is good.
are good. Most divas are divas because they're good. Like they have.
There is going to be a
Diggs,
team
right?
out there that will put up with this crap.
Like there's like Diggs, right? Diggs is a diva, but because you can't be bad and a diva. George Pickens is a diva, but he's good.
I mean,
you feel what I'm saying?
I mean,
divas are good, but they're bad at the same time. So
Diggs was good, but he couldn't save his relationship.
Yeah, Cardi B's got a thing or two to say about that.
No, actually, no. He's just I don't know. He's a man cheater. I don't want to say the word. He's a man cheater. There. He's a man cheater.
I know what you mean to say.
Yes, he's a man cheater.
Also, Tyreek Hill as a number 2 at this point in his career,
Nothing
solid.
against it.
He's solid.
Nothing against it. It's just like the Dolphins treated him as a 1 and treated Waddle as a 2. Nothing against him being a 2. He should be a 2.
Yeah,
obviously he's run as a 1.
I mean, when you're the Miami Dolphins and you went out and got a guy like Tyreek Hill, my expectation would be that he is the guy. Especially, they had Tua, before the head injuries really got to him, unfortunately. And of course, especially with how much Tyreek was chatting up about Tua, saying that he was better than Mahomes.
Yeah.
And of course he wasn't.
I mean, look, nothing against Tua. I respect him. I think he is a decent quarterback, but did the system fit? Probably not.
No, he just wanted the money.
No.
He saw money and said, "Well, I'm gonna leave a winning organization to go to the Dolphins."
And where'd Mike McDaniels go?
Chargers. Back to the Chargers.
OC
and
for
I
Herbert.
cannot wait to see that because that's going to be so good.
That is going to be
offense
really good.
So good. They already have the weapons. They just have the O-line. Get an O-lineman right now.
They also need a solid running back. They got a Marion Hampton.
Yeah,
he's
all right.
Yeah, that's true.
He's okay.
But here's the other thing. Can you
I
say
always hated Eckler too.
Can you say with confidence? That's just a question, more opinionated. With the Chargers, do you guys think that they have a number 1?
I think Ladd can be a number 1.
But he has the potential to be. But at the moment, as we're
That's
talking
a tough
about,
They don't have a 1. They don't have a 1.
I don't see Ladd. Ladd's good, but I don't see
Ladd's
him
a
as
1.
number 1.
I think Ladd's a 1.
Ladd, to me, is a 2 on the brink of 1. Johnston, with the way he's played, is
3.
a number
Bricks
2,
for
3.
hands.
3.
I mean, he's not going
And
to
then
Tony by any
Keenan
chance.
Allen.
Oh no! Tony was terrible.
And
He's
Keenan Allen needs to
not
retire.
Tony.
He's worse than Bricks for hands.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Tony's the antithesis of rings don't mean success.
And then he went into rapping. So
Quinton had a good
after he got cut by the Browns.
Quinton had a good run. I mean, he's a 3. I think Ladd is a 1. He just need a 2.
I don't.
Keenan Allen is not good.
If Keenan Allen, the years are behind him. If the Chargers were to do something in the wide receiver room, I can see them getting rid of Quinn Johnson easily.
here's an interesting one. What if Tyreek goes there?
Ooh. That's actually really good because he's a deep threat wide receiver and
They don't
Herbert
have one.
and Hebert. I said Herbert. I said Herbert. You know what's crazy? I said Herbert. I said Hebert. So I don't know why I said Hebert. I don't even know why I said that.
Roger Ebert?
But yeah, he can. We've seen Herbert throw the ball. He can throw the ball pretty far.
He can.
But so that's perfect
He needs a threat that can also work for him in the playoffs.
because they have
I
routes.
guess Tyreek would fit that.
They have Ladd who he runs like he's like a playmaker.
Well,
And then they have like Quentin Johnson who's like a route runner. So they need a deep threat because every time he throws the ball deep, you got what's his name? I forgot the Patriots safety. He was just hawking it.
Christian Gonzalez?
No, he's a DB. The safety, whoever it was, he was hawking it. And he just got like that's why they look. The Chargers look horrible.
How about Kayshawn butt cheek or booty?
Yeah, you did that one on purpose.
Oh my god,
Dude, I have brain farts every once in a while.
my god.
Because that's his last name.
Booty wide open.
He's very inconsistent.
He grabbed booty.
Very inconsistent. That's about it.
Booty has
He's good, though.
hands.
He's good though. He's just inconsistent.
Yeah, that's true. But he showed in the playoffs of going up to the Super Bowl what he did at LSU.
But what they need to do is put everything they have, every last dollar on Christian Gonzalez. That's what the Patriots need.
Tax dollars.
Now, all the money on Christian because he's the reason the game wasn't even close for a second.
That's true. Okay, so we've discussed Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
What about Myles Garrett? Do you think someone makes a trade for him because the Browns aren't doing anything?
Nah, I think they have. But I think the Browns have the best young core, defensive young core. I think they keep them.
I remember seeing this one Garfield comic strip where he says about Odie, if that dog's brain were a car, it'd be jammed in neutral. That's the Browns. So you know that Myles Garrett, even though he signed that big contract, you know he's thinking, I want to be on a contender.
You know what team I think could trade for him? Philadelphia. Philly.
I can see that.
If Philly trades for him,
I like him on another team in that division.
Well, no, because
the Commanders.
Because he would
have him
man,
alongside.
you're trying to end his career, bro.
No, what do we end his career?
Have Garrett alongside Carter and Phillips.
Carter and Phil. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. They got from the Dolphins last year.
Oh, we're still talking Eagles. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Eagles.
I mean, it depends on the situation that Howie Roseman wants to do because he's the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles.
He's not gonna go get it, bro.
They were close a couple of years ago to trading for him.
He's not getting there. Right now in this situation, their main priority is getting rid of AJ Brown. Yeah, wherever he goes somewhere.
Speaking of AJ Brown,
he might go to the Bills. I think there's someone.
I've seen Bills. I've seen Broncos.
If he goes to the Broncos, game over. Like I think they're going. Hey, not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna see. They're going to the Super Bowl
again. Chargers.
I don't hate it.
He's not a deep threat.
Definitely. They need a deep threat. He's not a deep threat.
He may not be a deep threat, but he's a solid wide receiver that can get you that yardage, though.
Would he automatically be the one?
Yeah, well, Herbert actually throws the ball like Hurts.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how that offense would work. I don't know what Mike Brown would like Mike Brown. Mike McDaniels would do.
I don't know. Mike Brown.
Mike McDaniels.
He owns the Bengals.
I'm tweaking.
Isn't he also the coach wasn't he the coach that just got fired from the Knicks?
Fired? I'm pretty sure he's the current.
There's a lot of Mike Browns in the world. Let's be honest.
He's a current coach right now.
Current coach.
Yeah.
So we got Mike Brown here. We got Mike Brown there.
Don't forget there was the Bears safety Mike Brown from back in the day.
You know what? To all the Mike Browns out there, I'm sorry your names are very standard.
But yeah,
standard
I
issue.
feel like Herbert's so talented, bro. If he gets like AJ Brown, I think they just need an O line because that O line couldn't block him for nothing. They have a good defense. They have an okay defense.
And here's also some a rumor that I heard because this draft is not as talented as years past or going into the future next year. There might be an uptick in trades we might be seeing, and some names we might be surprised to see.
Ooh. Yeah, because everybody's. Going back for another year because nobody wants to pay for the Jets.
Oh my bad, I kept going No, Jay Jettas is frustrated with the Vikings.
Oh yeah, no, he was clearly pissed off with JJ McCarthy, especially seeing what Sam Darnold was able to accomplish because the Vikings were like, "Nah, let's roll with 9. You can go somewhere else."
I mean,
Sam.
to be fair, that wasn't McCarthy 9's fault.
But come on, he won a Super Bowl.
That's the GM's fault.
Yeah, which
that's not McCarthy's fault.
Well, he got fired, so
McCarthy will play good one game and get injured the next. He's so injury.
McCarthy,
he has hand issues. His finger gets injured every play.
Why do you think he runs the ball all the time back in Michigan?
He was the king of handing off the ball.
I saw flashes, bro. I saw flashes against the Bears. That game against the Bears, I saw flashes there, and then he just didn't play.
Now, could it just be his rookie season? Yeah.
Rookie, it's like a Ben Simmons rookie season where your true rookie season, you miss the whole time because you're injured, and then second is technically a rookie,
like Chet, Holmgren, and Embiid.
Yeah,
it would be scary. The Vikings. Before I go on to this next point, the Vikings tried trading for Joe Burrow.
I heard about that.
That's not happening.
It's not happening. If anything,
the Bengals would have to. They would have to give the Bengals everything.
If anything, it's easier option. Just
even though Burrow's clearly unhappy in Cincinnati,
he's trying not to show it, but pretty obvious.
Just have Jay Jets. Just send Jay Jets to the Bengals, bro. That's way easier.
What's the point? Is it what?
Who would the Bengals give up for
That's
Justin
it.
Jefferson?
That's like way easier.
9 and Jay Jettis. Dude, but think about it. Imagine a Bengals team with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Jay Jettis.
They would score 50 points and still lose because of that defense.
And the O-line.
And the O-line. Yeah, that's
O-line is atrocious.
They got
Garbage.
draft.
I mean, speaking of drafts,
They got to get Caleb Downs or
this
or
Fernando Mendoza is the cherry on top. He is the shining star on top of the Christmas tree of this draft.
obviously
horrible.
So,
draft.
yeah, it's not the best, but obviously Raiders are going to take him.
Wide receiver. It's a good wide receiver draft, not a good quarterback draft.
No, just overall draft is like it's not like fantastic, but wide receiver is wide receiver is pretty good. So the other thing is, is that when it comes to this draft, I mean, you got Cardale Tate, you do have Jordan Tyson, you got Ruben Bain, so you got some talent, but it's just not as strong. Next year, 2027 is looking good.
Right.
Oh yeah, that is going to be a draft to look for.
Though, but you know what I hate?
What?
What I really hate
The
is
Knicks.
whatever they're doing with the Pro Bowl. Whatever they do with the Pro Bowl, that's what I hate. Whatever they're doing with the slam dunk contest, I hate it.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things we hate about different leagues, and we're gonna get into that in our next segment here on Scoreboard Therapy.
Back to your home for sports. Here's your SportsTownChicago.com.
It is 12:44, and I'm Ernie Krause with your Sportstown Chicago update, powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com. Americans in the Winter Olympics, all-time skiing legend Michaela Schifrin cements her legacy as she is the latest American to win gold as she placed first in women's slalom earlier today. Men's hockey tournament has been set up as the U.S. men's team takes on Sweden today at 2:10 on NBC. U.S. women's hockey is back in action tomorrow in a rematch against Canada at 2:10 on USA Network. The spring training games have officially begun this Friday as the Cubs and White Sox will play each other at Sloan Park at 2:05, only on Marquee Sports Network. Blackhawks are back next Thursday, the 26th, in Nashville against the Predators on ESPN Plus once the Olympics have concluded. Bulls are back in action tomorrow at the United Center after the All-Star break, where they will host the Raptors at 7 on CHSN. Number 10, Illinois, is in LA tonight for a 9 o'clock matchup against USC on Big Ten Network. Northwestern takes on Maryland tonight as well in Evanston at 7 on Big Ten Network, as well as the Wildcats are looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. And to soccer, MLS season is underway as the Fire open their season on Saturday as they kick off against Houston to take on the Dynamo at 7:30 only on Apple TV. And that has been your SportsTownChicago.com update powered by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com.
First grade bargain? Want to find cool collectible? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for your family? Come on down to Swap Around. Two great locations. 42nd at Ashton in Chicago, Flowers Park, Aston. With 100 of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothes, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Come on, Swap Around a vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap Around. First name in the flea markets.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win! AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live! Real-time AutoJudo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offers on any car you want! It's free and anonymous! Only the dealer you select as the winner of your AutoJudo fight receives your contact info! And you're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com! Dealers fight, you save!
Odyssey Cruise, Sunday, May 8th. Treat mom like royalty aboard an Odyssey Cruise. Experience a lavish Mother's Day brunch or early dinner cruise with spectacular views of the Chicago skyline, lively entertainment, great food and fun. But hurry, our Mother's Day cruises are selling out fast. For information on Mother's Day and other cruises and events, go to odysseycruises.com or 866-305-2469. Create lasting memories and celebrate mom with a special Mother's Day cruise on a Odyssey Cruise. Odyssey Cruises, 866-305-2469 or odysseycruises.com.
Big Apple Bagels at the corner of Jefferson and Exeter says, get fresh with us. Stop in for 3 free bagels, just mentioned you heard it on the radio. Big Apple Bagel says, sample the Oreo cookie bagels or the Oreo cookie and cream cheese, as well as delicious pumpkin cream cheese. Try Booster Gourmet Coffee, along with big, soft, chewy bagels at the Big Apple Bagels, open 6 to 6 Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 Saturday, and 7 to 2 on Sunday for your convenience. Go to BigAppleBagels.com and punch out a coupon for 3 free bagels. Big Apple Bagels at corner of Jefferson and Esselstyn in Joliet.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool or darts teams. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night, start the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alsip, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more.
Holy cow.
Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets. Glad you stuck around. We're back with Scoreboard Therapy.
If the Pro Bowl couldn't be any more of a joke, Shedeur Sanders being listed a Pro Bowler is the ultimate cherry on top, but everyone blaming him has completely lost the plot. For years, the Pro Bowl has been a laughingstock, and they've tried nearly everything to get fans to tune in, from implementing team captains and having them build teams, to having flag football games with the best of the best from the AFC and the NFC, to now having a skills competition on top of the flag football game, all in an effort to boost the viewership. So from the NFL's perspective, why not put the most controversial fifth-round rookie ever in your struggling Pro Bowl in hopes to get more casuals to tune in and talk about the Pro Bowl? Now, does Shedeur deserve to be in the Pro Bowl? Absolutely not. In a 7-game sample size, he was one of the worst quarterbacks we've ever seen.
The New York Knicks are NBA Cup champions.
Tell me don't mean something, Coach. Look at this.
This is incredible. You know who the true MVP is, Ian? Adam Silver in the NBA office coming up with this idea of the NBA Cup.
All right. As you hear by the clips, there's some things we definitely hate about each league. We're going to start off with football. You feel what I'm saying? And my thing is, obviously, I said it before, coming back into the segment, it is the Pro Bowl. Oh, my God, man. No. I hate the Pro Bowl. They got to revamp the whole thing. It's just something that...
They got to go back to what it was like 20 years ago.
Right, bro.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because the thing about the Pro Bowl is that it's just like, it's so like, it's like Goofy Tunes or, no, Oh my God! No, Looney Tunes.
You really flubbed up your words, but no, you could just do a Pro Bowl in your backyard, and it wouldn't be any different than what the NFL has been putting out.
2026, bro. We're in 2026. Just remember that.
Yeah, you know what I don't like?
Looney Tunes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So you know what I don't like? I gave 2 answers to this: Thursday Night Football and ties. Mm-hmm. Thursday Night Football. First of all, it's too short of a week. Mm-hmm. You know, Thanksgiving, fine, whatever. That's tradition. But every single Thursday, so they're always shown as marquee matchups, and there are some good ones. Don't get me wrong, but for every Seahawks Rams, there's at least 5 Broncos Raiders where they are just terrible, waste of time, and makes you wonder why this was put in front of the whole country. And then ties. Why in 2025 did we still have ties? College football figured this out. They figured this out. And the NFL has done so many stinking rule changes for overtime that it makes your head spin, and it still results in ties. Why? And frankly, in my opinion, ties are worse than a loss. Because it's like someone couldn't come out as a winner even with extra time.
Or a loser.
Which
is even crazier because the Packers and the Cowboys, they had a tie.
I know that was really irritating. It's like, really, this is Micah Parsons' return to Dallas, and it's a tie.
Yeah, I mean, nothing surprises me there.
But that's so underwhelming.
It is. But also, you know what else kind of pisses me off?
What?
The placement of the Pro Bowl. Why is it before the Super Bowl?
Well, where else are you going to put it?
After the Super Bowl?
But I mean, that one, I can understand why they would have it the week before the Super Bowl because of all the hype. Even though, even still, no one's going to watch it. But if it was placed after the Super Bowl, I think less people would watch it. And at that point, they would just cancel it altogether.
Which is what they need to do.
All right. Okay, so let's do NBA next. Josh, what is your least favorite thing about the NBA?
My least favorite thing about the NBA is how there's that and how there's like no mid-range game in the NBA no more.
I have really nasty hiccups.
Yeah,
no mid-range game. It's just threes and layups. So I
agree with that.
I just feel like you just need to.
Ever since the Warriors were just chucking up threes and making all of them, every team in the NBA is like, we need that.
It changed the culture of the NBA altogether.
Oh, it did. It absolutely did.
Oh, and I hate the dunk contest too. They need to revamp that as well.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, Jackson Hayes did a rim grazer. The first dunk was a rim grazer. Something that
Yawn.
T-Jazz, the YouTuber, can do. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I cannot stand the NBA Cup. It was first season. It was in-season tournament. Now it's the NBA Cup. What's the point? I know it was to bring in more viewers. The first year they even had all the teams wear their crappy City Edition jerseys that no one liked. And then after the first year, they're just like, everyone just wear their statement jerseys because those are a lot better than the crappy City jerseys that they put out. So, but what? Okay, it doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. First year, it was the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Who cares? Yeah. This last year it was Milwaukee. Did it really matter? No. And this year it's the Knicks. Does it? And I know that there's also prizes to it for the players of the winning team. But
congratulations! You're still good midway through the season.
Yeah, no. It's like does it affect playoff seeding? Does it affect really anything else in the season aside from a banner to some meaningless championship? So no. It's pointless.
And also, you have a higher risk of injury too.
Oh yeah, that too. If there is anything that was such a sad attempt at a ratings grab, it would be that.
Also, speaking of playoffs, you know what? I don't like the play-ins. I hate the play-ins.
That's my next thing I hate. Play-in.
Play-in tournaments, I do not like.
I cannot stand the play-in tournament.
I understand that.
Because
I get it.
The thing about the play-in tournament is like, wait, I hate to say this. You're going to let the number 10 seed Bulls be a number 8?
I know, it's pathetic.
It is pathetic.
But again, they only did that because, it's more games, which means more ratings, but no one cares.
No. I want to go back to the classic 1 through 8.
And it just fractures the legitimacy of the league, too.
And they need to go back to how it was divisions. So, like, if you're the best team in your division, you get a top 3 seed. Go back to that, please.
All right, so next one, MLB. Anyone got one for MLB? Because I do. Adam, Josh? Anything you don't like about Major League Baseball?
Well, watching it on TV is not exactly as interesting as in person.
But that's more in general. You could say that about a lot of sports, honestly.
That's true.
I'm going to be honest, like, I don't watch enough baseball to have an issue with it.
Okay, so
one thing I will say, there's one thing I did have a bit of an issue with.
What?
During the World Series, one of the Toronto Blue Jays player got it stuck under the mat, and that pissed me off.
When it does that, that's a ground rule double.
It's just
that's been a rule longer than we've been alive, frankly. Well, okay, what do you think would have been the call?
I got one. Go ahead, though.
How would you have called it?
I guess that's fair. Never mind.
Okay.
I had a way of thinking about it, and it just did not go the way I thought it would.
My issue with the MLB is just cheap owners.
Oh yeah, they need a salary floor.
Cheap owners who don't.
Oh my god!
Do not like
A's, Pirates, Rockies.
Yes, especially the Rockies.
White Sox.
Like cheap owners who do not try to spend money on players and trying to win and just want to spend just take people's money and just sell tickets.
Yeah,
I hate cheap owners. That's about it though.
Okay, here's one for me. So Nike took over for Majestic in 2020 to do MLB.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2023, Nike, not the league, Nike implemented something called the 4+1 uniform rule, where you have 4 regular uniforms and then the +1 is your City Connect. Now, it's like, okay, home, road, 2 alternates. Well, that puts some teams in a pickle like Seattle and Tampa Bay because they also wanted to keep their throwbacks because they've got 2 alternates. Like Tampa, they had the navy blue and the baby blue, and Seattle, they had their navy blue jersey and their green jersey, as well as both teams having their throwbacks. Well, because of this rule, they both had to sacrifice their road grays in order to make room, which I think is just ridiculous. Major League Baseball has 162 games a year. Let them wear whatever the heck they want. Okay,
let them wear a suit.
It is just ridiculous. Like, why limit teams to just wear 5 things a year? Why? It just makes no sense, especially when why wouldn't you want teams to wear more jerseys? Wouldn't that mean more merch sales? Right? Especially
theory,
if you're
yes.
Nike.
But I mean, Nike, if we're looking at Nike particularly, look at Oregon. Look up the amount of jerseys.
I know. They make 1 billion jerseys for Oregon every single year, and Nike's like, nope, just 5 for each MLB team. Like, it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. All right, NHL. Anyone got anything for NHL?
The trapezoid rule for goaltenders.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
a lot of it
to.
started with Martin Brodeur. That's why the rule is in place. But it doesn't allow for goalies to necessarily be able to be as flexible with the puck because they can do it inside the trapezoid, but on the other side of the trapezoid.
I'm also thinking back to the '99 Cup. Skate in the crease with Brett Hull.
That shouldn't have been a goal.
Yeah, no, that was just blown on the ice. And frankly, I'm with the whole city of Buffalo on that one for sure.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah,
that was a good team in Buffalo, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Now with each of these, I could have easily just done ads, like ads on MLB jerseys, ads on NBA jerseys. Now the NHL, my thing. So you've got ads on the front, and most teams have one ad at home and a different ad on the road. Okay, so you got that. And then simultaneously, ads on the helmets. Ads on the helmets. And some teams have different ads for, their home and road helmets. How many ads do we need? We already have 1 billion ads on the boards and the ice, and now we've got those digital ads that each network plays, whether it's like CHSN, FanDuel Sports Network, TSN, Sportsnet.
Oh yeah, you remember Versus?
Yeah,
that was atrocious.
Versus now NBC Sports Network.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, how many ads do we need?
We don't need that many.
Because a lot of people do think that eventually we're going to be like the European hockey leagues where they're just gigantic billboards, and even some soccer leagues too, like the Mexican League, where you've got 2 ads on the front, 1 ad on the sleeve, another ad on the sleeve, 1 ad above the last name on the back, and then you've got a little tramp stamp ad on the back. Like WNBA jerseys are already evolving like that. You've got an ad here, you've got an ad just below the front number, and then ad on the back, tramp stamp.
Yeah,
it's just, how many ads are we going to have?
I think you stick with 1 or 2, and that's about it.
Because here's the thing, it first started with the helmet ads, and the NHL was like, oh, we introduced this for the COVID season. This is just going to be a temporary thing. No, it wasn't. It was just a gateway drug. It was just a gateway drug, and next thing you know, everything's got ads on it.
I got an issue with NHL. Scheduling.
Scheduling, yeah.
Scheduling. I hate the scheduling for NHL. That's about it though. Everything else is cool. I think NHL is like one of the cooler like leagues out there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
It's fast paced.
Sure, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
always love watching hockey in person.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey
in person. Oh my god,
it is so fun.
They got it. I'm glad they having fights. They have the fights too. They allow you to fight.
Oh, dude, the fights are what make
I will
hockey.
always love that.
They've been trying to limit it too, but it's like let them fight.
Let 'em
No,
fight.
the goalie fights are fun.
Oh, those are the most fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, when the goalies get into it, everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Especially in the last Stadium Series between Tampa and Boston.
Tampa, dude, Tampa, I can't believe won that one. By the way,
Yeah, no, that was a massive comeback by the Lightning in that game. But anyways, that's let's wrap it up.
All right. Well, it's been a good show. You feel what I'm saying? I'm glad we were able to discuss our differences and all that. But this is Joshua.
And this is Ernie.
This is Adam.
And this has been Scoreboard Therapy. Thank y'all for joining, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, I'm stopping.